So it's been 3 years since I got to work on this project, which is way too long. But this April, B will have racket sports, and I will be able to ride this to work because I won't have to give her a ride home. So I want to get it done. Unfortunately, in that time of 3 years, it's way easier just to buy an electric bike and probably more affordable. But that's not what I have. I have this, and I'm liking it, and I'm going to finish it up. These parts is the motor. Everything's dusty. The throttle. Oh, here's my little screen, my charger, and this is the battery. What I'm hoping will work really well for my hills. There's no directions, just a checklist. So it doesn't come with directions, but they do have a really good video on how to put this thing together. Yeah, it goes like that. Then tighten this. Allen wrench has got a little pin in the middle. And they did not provide the wrench to go with this. Going down. Well, now I can at least turn it. Alright, so there's my magnet, and this is the speed sensor. And they need to pass by each other. Just a little clearance. Control pad came with the kit, and it's got a brake sensor in it, so the motor will stop providing power when you put the brakes on. Took the cable off of the rear derailleur, and I'm going to install this gear sensor. And the idea behind this is that when you shift gears, it will cut the power to the motor so you don't wear out your system. So this is the brake handle that they sent me. Since the one that came with the bike, I can't take the lever off. I'm just gonna leave it there. Use this one that they sent me so I can use the sensor. I don't know how important these sensors are. Usually you just don't pull the brake while you're gassing. This is the bracket that holds the battery. Tighten this one. Get the chain ring on there. Okay, the cranks are marked left and right, which is important. Oh, there's a built-in freewheel. I didn't know that. It's always annoying when your cranks are a little loose. Found the pedals and the chain. These are marked again, left. Alright, so this side's done. So this side obviously has to be directly opposed to that side. What's up, buddy? My cat came to visit me. Gonna look for the mice? Yeah? Gonna get the mice? Alright, so here's the chain. This is a chain brake. So this tool drives that pin back into the chain. Alright, got the chain back together, and alright, brakes are still rubbing, but I'm going to deal with that later. Alright, so I got the throttle, all these things, all these wires are hooked up, not in the prettiest way. This has this little pin, locks it, I guess, into that thing. Alright, so switch this on, and then press this and hold it for a second. Whoa! Alright, it's moving. So far, so good. I am going to give it a little test drive. What's this? Whoa! Yeah, it's moving me. I feel it. Gave me a little boost. I like that. My fenders, I didn't know I was going to test my fenders today too. Yeah, they seem to be working. Yeah, as soon as I start pedaling it starts giving me some juice. Home again, jiggity jig. Alright, definitely worth doing a little more work on, including those brakes. Fenders worked really well. It is really wet out, and I am dry. Got my cargo crate here. So, even though this thing is a pretty goofy commuter bike that I'd probably never get caught dead riding when I was a younger version of myself, but the seat, this white weird design seat, I'm gonna put this little beat up thing on there. Watch the transformation. Right? So much better. All right, now I just gotta attach it. All right, now check it. I've got reflector, I've got a tail light, I've got a headlight, and I've got a mirror, right? That's looking like a pretty decent rig. All right, so I'm gonna do a real test. I am dressed in what I would wear for work for the most part. I've got 100% on my batteries. I am hoping to be able to get all the way to work and back on this battery, mostly downhill on the way there. I know all kinds of people all over the place ride their bikes to work, but I gotta find out if it's gonna work for me. It's about 7 miles to my work. I'm going to start heading down the hills. You can see the first one right there. I'm on campus. I gotta get to the other side over here. All right, I made it. I'm still at 77%. Oh, let me check how long it took me to get here. 25 minutes. Now, I could bring my charger to work, but I don't have it with me right now, so I'm stuck with what I got. I'm getting close to the hills, which is a good thing. Man, it's a little early for me to be burning that bad, but I got 78%. So I think I might increase my power a little bit, go up to 6. Whew. Got my heart rate up for sure. I believe that red car up there is Mabel's dad. I'm getting pretty confident that I'm going to be able to make this round trip with some battery to spare. And we'll see. I'm going pretty quick, especially for uphill. Got my legs burning a little. But so far this is very doable. Oh, slowing down. I'm gonna increase the power. Go up to 8. Oh man. Whew. That's a steep one there. Okay. Just went to the college and back.
Oh, I saw you. That looks pretty cool.
I just built this thing. I started it a long time ago, and I just finished it the other day, and I just test rode it. All right, see you later, Mabel. All right, let's see if this thing can get me started up the hill. Hey, go. Oh yeah. Probably should have put the power lower. That did it. All right, I'm coming in on my final stretch. I am home. I got 56%, 50 minutes round trip. So if I were to calculate a 30-minute time, I'd easily be able to make it. This is pretty doable. I got truck stuff in the back and battery left to spare. Yeah, this is pretty good. All right, peace out.